I'm doing fine.
Good.
To be 83 years old, I can't tell no difference in being 16. I had boyfriends then, I ain't got none now.
Well, that's only your fault. That's nobody's fault but your own.
Well,
They're not going to find you here.
You ain't got much to choose from here. I just soon be by myself. Oh.
Well, so do you still like living here?
Huh?
Do you like living up here? Do you like it better?
Yeah. Well, I'd rather be at home, but getting in and out in the wintertime, I'd have to bother so many people. Tom,
Yeah.
open that road for me.
And that's probably getting hard on him to do, too.
And that's the main reason that I come up here, is that in the wintertime, it couldn't get in and out without Tom.
Yeah. Well,
That's bad, ain't it?
yeah.
Having a little old Subaru, it'd go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That car is too big for me. I want me a littler, smaller car. I don't take that bus.
Why?
I don't go that far, just down here in town. And I can drive to Boone, but I won't go to Wilkes. I just have a fear going down that mountain. You just sort of weak, and no, I hadn't had one of them in a long time now. And maybe we got that under control.
Yeah. How's like your memory? Is your memory any better? Is your memory any better?
About the same.
How do you, like, what's different in your memory?
I guess probably is people's names that I don't see every day. I forget who they are or their name. I don't forget their face, but I think that's the biggest thing is that. I can go to Boone. I could go to Wilkes, but I'm just afraid of dropping off of that mountain.
Yeah.
Attitude change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so like.
For quite a while.
Well, so what made you start those back?
Huh?
What made you start those back?
Smoking.
Yeah.
I guess just to have something to do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, I don't guess.
You know.
Well, does it make you feel worse? Can you tell a difference? Can you tell it's making you feel bad?
No.
No. You can't tell any difference.
Lord knows if I did, I'd quit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not.
But I really don't smoke that much anymore, really and truly. I go out to Pearl Jeans and stay every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So Lupe can get out and get his work done. I mean, I don't smoke, can't smoke out there, you know, unless you go outside, so.
So you don't think it was like, you knew you quit, though, for a long time.
Yeah.
You remembered that?
Yeah, I do, and I remember when I started back, and the first doggone cigarette that I lit, don't guess who showed up?
Who?
Tom Craven. He said, "What in the world have you got in your hand?"
And but you remembered that you stopped smoking. So you knew what you were doing.
Yeah. But for some reason, I can see it right now. But for some reason, I don't know the reason, I decided I'm on the cigarette. And I don't know how long I've been quit then, and why I even had a cigarette in the house. Well, I didn't go out to buy me any, so I had them in the house, I guess. Why would I had one in the house, reckon?
I mean,
I've thought about that a million times. How come he'd even have them in the house at that time?
did you buy them? Like, do you remember buying any of them? Like, do you remember if you went to the store that day and just bought some?
Well, I think I had Joe Craven with me, and he kept reaching for a cigarette. And I stopped at Walt Sheets's and brought him a pack. And guess who got to smoke them?
So you just took them with you?
Yeah, he couldn't have them over there at the rest home.
Oh, okay.
And I give Joe one. And that's all it took to smell it and be that close to it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, God, that smells pretty good. I believe I'll have one. Stupid.
Oh, man.
Just plain stupid. That's all it was.
What, do you think you'll quit again?
I doubt it. Now. I doubt it. Well, if I have to go to a rest home, I probably would.
Do you think you'll have to go?
I don't know.
Do you remember to take your medicine and stuff?
Yeah. I never thought about getting old. I just never entered my mind about getting old. Mom and Daddy, they lived to be in their 90s. Mama was in the rest home.
Did they go through anything similar to what what you're going through? Like with those episodes or anything like that?
No. Daddy just had Alzheimer's. I don't know why they call it Alzheimer's. You know, you forget there's a lot of things. But so far, I do pretty good. But, see, I was close by there, so I stayed with them. So he didn't have to go. And I've tried to think why he is in the hospital. What happened to him that he is in the hospital? And I can't think of that to save my life. But he didn't come home. He didn't come home. That was the end of his life. Lord have mercy. He couldn't have nothing. Couldn't have nothing in there because I was afraid he'd get choked. If he got choked, that'd be the end of it. And his eyes followed me all the time that I was there. Because he thought he knew that if I got there, I'd help him.
He'd go home.
But I've often, but you couldn't give him a drop of water. Said he'd strangle him to death.
But do you have that same, like, want to go home? Like,
he didn't know where he was at.
Well, if you had to be put in, like, a home or anything, would you want to come back here or out there? Would you want to go home rather than be up there?
Yeah. And the day that he died, I was out there with Mama, and she took forever to get ready for us to go up there that morning. And I finally told her, I said, well, if you don't hurry and get ready and let's go, what are you doing? You got your clothes on, you ready? Why ain't we going? I said, it's going to be too late. We ain't going to get there in time. And that was about the truth. We didn't hardly get there. Walking backwards and forwards, I reckon she's a dread going. She probably knew. But if I had to do over now, I would have wet his mouth. I'd have got me a wash rag and I wet his mouth. And then he kept bracing his hand right there at the end. And I told him, I said, Daddy, go ahead and grab a hole and go on with him. I remember that. I said, take his hand, Daddy, and go with him.
How long did your mom live after that?
Oh, Lord, she lived. James Badger told me, he said, he told me to put Mama in a rest home. He said, you will not get along with her like you did your dad. She is hard to deal with. And every time I go to see her, she'd say, who's that man you come with?
And there'd be nobody? Just
Nobody. She said, don't tell me that. I seen him. Said, there's a man with you. Who was it?
How long did that last?
Too long.
God.
Yeah, she had her way. Yeah, she jumped me about every time I went there.
So
oh, mercy. But she wasn't like that until she got old. And for God, she liked to go. And they say go, she grabbed her pocketbook and was ready.
Yeah, were you there?
No, I think I'll be more like Daddy. Just as long as I got something to eat and get a bath once in a while. No, I've had a good life. Life is what you make of it. There's a lot of things I would change if I could, but I can't. So I just have to ask the Lord to forgive me.
Your picture is still on my wall, on my wall. The colors are bright, bright as ever. Red is strong, but blue is true. Some things last a long time.
So in 83 years, what's been the best thing that you've learned? In 83 years, what's the best thing that you've learned? What's life taught you?
Oh,
Your picture
it's taught, life has taught me to not be so headstrong and think that I had it the world by the tail when I didn't, and to listen to listen.
Often I can't forget all the things we did. Some things last a long time. Some things last a long time. It's funny, but it's true, and it's true, but it's not funny. Time comes and goes, all the while I still think about you. Some things last a long time. Your picture is still on my wall, on my wall. The colors are bright, bright as ever. Things that we did, all we forget. Some things last a long time. Some things last a long time. Mm-hmm.